Dear students, in the last session, I had done the problem on Thevenin's theorem, but in this session, I will explain the Norton's theorem. It states that in a complex linear bilateral network, having active or passive elements with two terminals can be reduced into a simple circuit containing a current source of current ISC called short circuit current, that is nothing but a Norton's current, and resistance RTH, that means Norton's resistance connected in parallel with it. That means it states that in a complex linear bilateral network having active or passive elements with two terminals can be reduced into a simple circuit containing a current source of ISC or IN, that means Norton's current, and RTH, that means Thevenin's resistance, or RN, Norton's resistance, connected in parallel with it. Next, consider the given network. Step 2. That means first consider the given network. This is the given network. Step 2. Remove the resistance across the given two terminals and put a short circuit across them and find IN or ISC. That means short circuit current ISC or IN, Norton's current. That means ISC equals I into R2 divided by R2 plus R3. Therefore, I equals E divided by effective resistance. You know, effective resistance equals R2 parallel R3. These two are connected in series with it. So, plus with R1 plus R1. Step 3. Find the equivalent resistance. That means Norton's resistance. By open circuit, the terminals A and B and the voltage source are replaced by the respective internal resistance. Otherwise, they have short circuited. The current source are open circuited. Then find the looking back resistance as seen from the load terminals. To find the Norton's resistance, Rn equals R1 parallel R2 plus R3. Step 4. Replace the entire network by a simple circuit containing a current source of ISC and a looking back resistance, Norton's resistance, connected in parallel with it. Step 5. Finally, by connecting the load at the terminals A and B, the current through or voltage across it is found. That means IL equals ISC into RN divided by RN plus RL. And also we can calculate the value of VAB. VAB equals IL into RL. Problem. Using Norton's theorem, calculate the current flowing through the 12 ohm resistance. So this is the given network. First, consider the given network. Step 2. Remove the resistance across the given two terminals and put a short circuit across them and find ISC or IN. You know, ISC equals I into R2, I into R2 divided by R2 plus R3. First, we must calculate the value of I. You know, the I equals E divided by effective resistance. You know, the E value is 36 volts. So, R effective equals 6 into 4 divided by 6 plus 4 plus 3. That means, you know, 6 into 4, these two are parallel. So, 6 into 4 divided by 6 plus 4. These two are connected in series with 3 ohm. So, plus 3. Therefore, 54 divided by 10, that's equals to 5.4 ohm. So, I equals 36, E equals 36, effective resistance equals 5.4 ohm. So, 36 by 5.4 is 6.66 amps. So, apply the value of current I in the ISC. Therefore, ISC equals IN, that's equals 1 into 6 divided by 6 plus 4. So, that's equals to 39.6 divided by 10, that's equals 3.996 amp. Step 3. Find the equivalent resistance, that means Norton's resistance, by open circuit the terminals A and B and the voltage across are replaced by the respective internal resistance. They have, otherwise they are short circuited. The current sources are open circuited. Then find the looking back resistance as seen from the load terminals. That means Rn equals R1 parallel R2 plus R3. Therefore, Rn equals 6 parallel 3 plus 4. That equals 54 divided by 9. That equals 6 ohm. Step 4. Replace the given network by a simple circuit containing a volt current source of ISC, IN, that means Norton's current, and a looking back resistance Rn connected in parallel with it. Finally, step 5. By connecting the load at the terminals, the current through our voltage across it is found. You know, the value of IL equals IN into Rn divided by Rn plus RL. So, you know the value of IN 4 amps into 6 ohm divided by 6 plus 12, that's equals 1.33 amp. And also the voltage across A and B equals IL into RL. You know the value of IL 1.33 amp. So, RL equals to 12 ohm. RL equals to 12 ohm. So, VAB equals 15.96 volts. Thank you.